Why, hello everyone, welcome to PlayFrame and another week of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and the Gold Saucer. We're here just briefly as there's one thing here to do. There's not a lot left in the Corel region to do. We're gonna tie up all those loose ends and then start making our way to new frontiers southward. But there are a couple tasks left and one or two things I wanted to show you. So, over the weekend, I spent a few hours kind of going back through to all the optional little side tasks and activities and completing a bunch of them, especially all the stuff that had no story or anything attached, which is basically stuff you've seen before. The one exception being Chocobo Racing, because I dipped a toe in it and saw that all right, this is a lot more involved and multi-featured than it used to be. I should probably let folks see this. So,
the following races are scheduled for today.
We now have quite a few additional tracks added. It is a whole thing with different prizes to get. I did one track and it was pretty easy. Let's go to Moogle Oaks. You can choose which chocobo you want to use now, and all three of our regional chocobos, Pico, Belle, and Kima, all have different unique abilities. Pico has a speed burst. Belle has enhanced traction, and Kima can do a Mario Kart weapon shoot type thing to try to take out your enemies. Let's try Belle here, and you can choose which of your sort of preset equipment loadouts you want to go with. Looks like you got to equip it individually for each bird. They all have their own stats, seems like. This looks pretty... Yeah, this looks pretty good. Pretty straightforward. Default. Average. Let's try a race. And here we are. Forgot buttons for a second there. I love that they have made this so much more of a thing and a fun thing. Chocobo Racing in the original was not a fun thing. This is much more enjoyable. Having multiple tracks. I could see, I don't know if proper chocobo breeding is going to be a thing in this or even in the third game whenever that happens. But I kind of hope so, because I expect that, unlike the real chore it was in the original, they'll actually manage to make it kind of fun. If this stuff is any indication. Whoa, that's a sharp turn. Go! Get out of my way. Let's zoom. One side, punks. They didn't need to go nearly this hard on this many games. Nor do they need to add this many. It's kind of incredible. Get some more of these, bump up our default speed, good, all right. Bird drift. So the unique ability is the thing that you charge up by getting the little red balloons. I just assumed that for every bird that was a temporary speed boost, but now it seems like it's an ability to just not get knocked around or slowed down if you're using Belle. Neat. Drift! I'm almost daunted by how large this game is. how full of stuff. It's very cool. Can I just... Yeah. Shortcut. Let's try it again, actually. Let's dash. I don't know if that's faster. It kind of felt a little faster, though. Whoop. Tight turn. Meow. Fun music, too. They finally released the soundtrack for this game, which I've not, like, I've grabbed. I haven't listened to much yet, just because I don't want to get spoiled on later stuff. I imagine there's going to be more soundtrack releases, though, because while this soundtrack they released is very large, like 150 tracks or something, I know that that is not even half of the number of tracks they composed for this game in total. There's a lot of stuff in this game. A lot of everything. Ooh, we've gone up a league. Anyway, you get the idea. I'll do more of these off camera if any of them are particularly entertaining or interesting. I'll come back and show them. We'll probably have reason to at some point in the future, but for the time being, we've other stuff to do.
We eagerly await your return.
I have done all of the available and easily completable mini games around here. I went back and got A rank on the stuff that you saw me do a week or so ago. All the fights, all the Star Foxes, all the all the everything. Queen's Blood matches here. Not like against actual opponents, just the stuff that's in the gold saucer, you know. Anyway, so, of the few remaining things that are left to do in this region, one of them that I almost completely spaced on were the little scenic spots. Let's go see the 2 scenic spots. One of them should be right around here somewhere. Maybe here? Is here the view? Yeah, all right. Make a little bit of a mess. And then photo mode? Photo mode. What a nice beach. Lovely area. All right, let's report. Hey, Johnny finally got rid of the boxes.
That Johnny's one hard worker. Fixing this place up.
Good for him.
It's changed so much.
Snaps. I did photos.
Hey there. Thank you for tracking down that spot. Quite the view you captured. Excellent scouting. The association's dubbed you a regular frontiersman. They see your potential, same as I did. You know how and where to find true beauty in this world. It's a gift, and not everyone's got it. So don't let yours go to waste.
What an odd addition to open world activities. Johnny, do you have something new going on? Or is it just more treasure stuff?
Got anything rare and exotic for me?
Do I? I don't think so. No, I think this is just the task that I am to continue working on. Man, I love this. It's great. Anyway, we got another scenic location to find. And I believe the spot... Yeah, here it is. Usually these are high up, but in this case, I guess the scenery is what's above. Is quite a view. Cool views every which way. It's a gorgeous looking open world they've made. All right. let's report to Snaps again. And also get ourselves over to North Corel, where the remainder of our tasks are. Wait, no, I was wrong. Snaps is not in North Corel. Snaps is down in the Dust Bowl. For some reason. Snaps. I found scenery.
Hey there! Thank you for tracking down that spot. Quite the view you captured. Very nice! I'd say you're a first-rate photographer now. If the association had any lingering doubts about you, this latest shot should have completely dispelled them. At this rate, you'll outrank me. But hey, friendly competition never hurt anyone.
It's not really my top priority, Snaps. Anyway, now to North Corel.
People around here.
First of all, we've got... Yeah, again, I feel like these folks are associated with Gus, maybe. I'm wondering if... I'm wondering if this fellow here might be associated with a future location we'll be visiting semi-soonish. That's the only connection I can guess.
Well, it's clear
I'm sure it'll come up. I have like one guess what that might be associated with, but who knows? So, there is one more side quest remaining, which we should grab. Mr. Birdie's buddies. Mr. Birdie didn't come home for dinner and no one knows where he is. We're worried something bad might have happened to him. Can anyone help us find him, please? You got it. Before we go start that, though, we also have one more card game opponent out here. A somewhat conspicuous one. And I think they're... Are they down here? Shortcut. I think they're down here.
Got any gill for me?
Pardon me? Yes, you, of course. So,
you have begun to fulfill your potential. Long have I awaited this day. At ease, young soldier. I took your measure the moment you set foot in this town. Hard not to, given your presence. I am Navalon of the Thousand Eyes. Years of meditation have granted me sight beyond sight. It is this clarity which shows me all, even that which some wish to keep hidden. You exude a powerful, yet troubled aura. Indeed, it makes you the perfect opponent.
thank you, I think.
Come, and don't you dare hold anything back.
You got it. Let's do cards. So, I wonder if... So sometimes the card reward over there on the right can give you kind of a hint on what your opponent is going to do play-wise. Bognadrana. When enemy cards are played from hand, raise this card's power by 1. So, okay. If he can get that on the field early, it could become very strong. Yeah, that leads me to think that I should definitely go with a deck that is not about, like, playing lots of cards and destroying my own cards to drive up the power of my own, since that's just going to be helping him. Seems like maybe just go with cards who are kind of strong on their own. Or potentially weakening my opponents. Let's go with cards who are strong on their own first, and then see where things go. This is a high-profile match. We'll do it on camera. Why not? You can skip it if you like. That's what the timestamps are for. We don't need that to start, and could be okay early on. Maybe. Maybe. I feel like we could do better for early cards. These are good. Okay, so let's start with that. Alrighty. Okay. Maybe we'll also do... Let's do this. Don't want to play too far ahead till we're ready. Else it'll be too easy for our opponent to swipe our spots. Seems like they're playing in a similar fashion. Can still do this one, though. So what's he got out here on the field? Lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 1 when the card's in play. Okay. I'll do this one. Okay. Gonna claim this. Well, you're just gonna take that back, though. Maybe it would be... Kind of a tough call, but I think that's still the best approach. Yeah. All right, all right. Haven't got an ideal card for this situation, but this will at least snipe this, which is something. Deny your opponent options. Best you can. Yeah. All right. Taking that one too. You can't have it. All right, I'm taking that too. Don't think for a second I'm not taking your last option on the board. Board's mine now. I win. I could call the game right here, but just in case they have some card they can use that can replace one of their ones on the board and potentially ruin things for me. I'm putting this here. Denying them space. And why not, just for funsies? All right. Soundly defeated. We win. This is a good card game. This is better than... Yeah, no, this is better than any of the card games they've had as many games in any other Final Fantasy. They've had some good card games, but this is a better one. Oop, here we go.
My name is Latrell Balmont, and I am the creator of the game Queen's Blood. Which means that this nightmare is of my own making. I didn't know. How could I? You hear her too? Time's running out. She's calling me, commanding me. She's made me her prisoner. Her cursed card my shackle. The end is nigh. Or perhaps this is only the beginning. The Shadow Blood Queen is...
Let me guess. You have dreamt the dream of Latrell Balmont too.
What do you know about it?
Only rumors and hearsay that players of particular skill have experienced strange visions of late. Visions in which one is visited by the ghost of the game's creator, who speaks of portentous events. To add another wrinkle, some of the world's very best have recently met with unnaturally violent deaths. People are calling this the Curse of the Drell. Not even my third eye can discern the true cause, though it is clearly something sinister. If you wish to continue on the path of the cards, then remain vigilant, or it may lead to your undoing.
I have the suspicion that eventually whatever is revealed to be the threat going on here is going to be something very silly. It's being played very sort of serious right now. I don't expect it's going to stay that way, but we'll see. I have no idea where they're going with it, but they've been pretty good at doing silly so far. I have confidence in their abilities. Anyway, someone was missing a bird or whatever. Let me go ahead and find where that side quest giver is. They're here in town somewhere. Ah, here we are. Kids.
Please come back, Mr. Birdie! Here, Birdie Bird! Mr. Birdie, it's time for dinner!
Can I help you?
You kids need some help. What?
Mommy said I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Oh, is that so? Well then, why don't you talk to this old fella instead? He's tough. Tougher than he looks. And real good at solving people's problems, right?
Yeah, I'm alright. If we were going, but I'm trying to think of what would Barrett respond best to. Being teased for being a softie, probably not. For the right price, suggests we're not really playing along here. Old fella just gives him another opportunity to double down on teasing us, which he'd probably love.
Don't get all bent out of shape. Besides, I'll always be older than you.
Whatever. Well, what's the problem?
You see, Mr. Birdie ran away and hasn't come back.
Oh, Mr. Birdie is a bird friend of ours?
His head is all pointy. Kinda like yours, mister.
Pointy, huh? I bet they're talking about Cloud Jr.
Who's that?
Your bird friend. He had a run-in with a nasty fiend, and we saved his tiny behind.
No way!
You guys, Grandpa said he saw Mr. Birdie heading toward the desert. What? But we aren't allowed to go all the way out there.
You just leave it to us. We'll find your friend.
Really?
Promise.
Great. Grandpa said there's some old birdhouses out in the desert that people built back in the Republic days. He said those are good places to set traps.
Oh, and my mommy told me you can craft them yourself if you've got the right chip.
Don't you worry. We'll get those bird traps ready in no time, won't we?
We sure will.
All right then. Let's go find our bird buddy.
He'll definitely be happy to see you.
At least somebody will be. I understand there's no making amends for how I did these people wrong, but I want to help. I need to help.
What happened with the reactor wasn't your fault, you know.
I could have told you that. No, I ain't the one who proposed building the damn thing. That was Shinra. Just hitched my wagon to it.
Right.
Took a while to accept that, though. Hell, I did everything in my power to avoid thinking about it at all. Eventually, I realized the excuses I was clinging to weren't making me feel any better. What happened in Corral, that's my burden to bear.
Just don't go breaking your back.
Yeah, well, it's stronger than you think. I won't pretend it's all for the kids. End of the day, I'm doing this for me.
I really love Barrett in this remake.
We ain't gonna save you if you get heat stroke.
I love that we're getting to do this little quest where he's getting to find a way to help out some of the few people in town who will actually listen to him and, like, give him the time of day. But I also love just how sort of insightful he is about his own experience, his own feelings about the past. He's clearly thought through and wrestled with a lot of it, processed a lot of it, and kind of knows how he's going to deal with it. Like, that's cool. That's something that the original game didn't have much at all. He was clearly very troubled by all the stuff that happened here, but seeing that he's already kind of been in the process of working through it is great. And I love that now that Cloud and he are actually becoming friends. Just basically at Cloud's pace, as soon as Cloud is willing to open up and be vulnerable with him. That they're actually, like, hitting it off and being there for each other is really sweet. I love it. All right. Let's go catch a bird.
Where am I?
Couldn't tell you, pal. And I can't continue the phenomenon intel thing until Kid G and the Cactars are ready, so good luck to you. I wonder if we can just drive up to him. He hasn't dissolved into the ground quite yet. Wait for me. Look out! Oh. Oh, I guess there were some Cactars hiding behind it. Okay, fine. That's what I get for doing a goof. Anyway, bird trap locations. Should be one around here. Maybe it's up there. Maybe. Oh, there you are. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to actually make some of these bird traps, so let's do it. Let's see, into the transmuter. Didn't realize I was gonna need to make 3 of the things. There's a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Perfect. All right. Cute little birdhouse.
And now, we wait.
Might as well rig the other traps then. Life was a hell of a lot simpler back in old Midgar. We were good, Shinra was bad, and if we took him out, world would be all right.
So what's changed?
Not a damn thing. Shinra's still going down. But coming back here, I see how I got tunnel vision. And not because Shinra was all I had to think about. It's because I didn't want to think about anything else. Saving the planet's important, but I put a lot of personal stuff on the back burner, and I shouldn't have. Dying and the others helped give me that clarity. Just wish I could have got it sooner.
It's just very insightful.
It's here somewhere.
Poor Gilgamesh. There we go. Sneaky. Here, bird, 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 bird.
I expect you'll find this hard to believe, but I've actually changed quite a bit since my younger days.
Oh?
Thanks to Tifa mostly. She really set me straight, especially as a parent. Wouldn't be half the father I am today without her.
That's so. What'd she do?
Oh, got fed up with my bullshit and tore me a new one. Started yelling about how a kid like Marlene needed a proper roof over her head, somewhere safe and clean. Said sleeping outside was risky.
She was right.
Sure was. And not just her. The whole team helped me get my act together. I used to be a runaway train, charging full speed ahead and dragging folks along for the ride. Never thought about hitting the brakes or anything else. Had my fair share of crashes and went off the rails a few times. Caused a lot of trouble for those guys.
Well, I'd say you managed to get yourself back on track.
I couldn't have done it without them. They came into my life for a reason. Like you did, Cloud. Junior, too. I know it in my heart.
He always has loved his train metaphors. Yeah, this game is quickly turning Barrett into one of my favorite characters in this group. I've always liked him, but it's really bringing some new dimensions out of him. I see ya. There you are. Last one.
Well, that's the last of the traps.
Our bird might have already been caught in one of the others.
Only one way to find out.
Let's go check. Wrong birds.
Hey, take a hike.
Incorrect. Not the birds we're trying to catch. Thank you. Right, weak to wind. Right, okay. Kate Sith, let's see if we can continue learning to use you half competently. Even with practice, Kate Sith is definitely the most challenging I've found.
Got you.
Much easier once you can manage to get all mounted up. Relatively. Have some dice. Get punched. The big Mog hits real hard, and you're basically attacking double once the Mog is out. And while you're on the Mog, you can block and counter while attacking, which no one else can do.
Went through the trouble of making that trap, and look how they treated it. What a waste.
We've got more.
Better go check the other ones.
Sand everywhere.
Cloud Jr. You are not Cloud Jr. Cactuars, come on. You're scaring away the birds. There we go.
Let's check the other.
Alas. All right. Let's go check the last one. Bird. Bird. I think I see a bird.
Hey, I think we finally found our boy.
Look.
Oh no.
Let's move.
Gigant bomb. I fear for our safety. Look out, Cloud. Doing his S.
I got your number.
Okay, weak to blizzard. Inflicting enough ice damage when it uses inflame will pressure it. When its HP gets low, it'll self-destruct. Great. Okay. Yeah, hold on to some ATB there, just in case we need to throw some ice stuff at it.
Deal with that.
Tifa, get in there. Ouch. Okay, now Cloud. Snow Flurry.
Good to go? Ready. Let's go.
Hit it a bunch. Ow, that hurts a punch. Oh boy.
This fight's not mine taking over.
Let's do this.
Cloud, we're hurting here, bud. A lot. It's a real dangerous area it's created.
It's on you. All right.
Kate Sith, don't be standing in there.
Tainted transform.
Nah. Wrong shortcut.
That's it.
Ow.
Hang back.
Real hard getting ATB in this fight. Without getting hurt.
Not looking good. Take it from me. Feeling for it now.
Do long-ranged attacks, Kate Sith. Get mounted up. Ow. That's a bad place to stand. Ooh, boy. Mixed high potion on both of us. Too slow. Oh yeah, we're getting shut down by this. I need a better party comp for this fight, I think. I've got exactly the wrong crew. Can I just restart fight? Retry battle. And then... let me go ahead and make a custom party for this. Barrett and Aerith would be so great for this. Yuffie would be pretty great too, but let's get Aerith in here. Okay. Maybe a quick potion or two to top off. All right, this time I feel better about our chances. Okay. All right, Cloud, assess, and then let the others handle it. Nope.
I'm gonna make you regret.
Now get out of there.
I'll take care of them.
Aerith starts setting down wards very far away.
Ready? Ready? Thanks.
Okay, drop that. Ow. Oof. Even interrupted me placing the ward. The worst Gigant Bomb.
Break us your strength. And catch. You'll see.
Drop those attacks. Okay.
We'll make it quick. Needs more magic.
Drop this here. It's down.
That's it.
Cast Blizzara.
Come on, team.
Gotcha. Finish it.
Say your prayer.
Another.
Mess it up. So, synergy abilities wise, we could do Sweet and Sour Salvo, which, if you've not seen this yet, is a treat.
Let's light 'em up.
Like dynamite. That'll do.
I love the shades. It's very good.
You had us scared, Junior. Thought you were gonna wind up Monster Child. Oh, is that your way of saying you're good on your own? but go straight home. You hear me?
We did it. Good job, gang. All right, let's follow the bird. Hey, kids.
Wouldn't recommend going out there.
Well, I'll be.
We helped.
Hey, mister, he's back! Cloud Jr. came back!
Of course he did. When we found him, we said, your friends are looking for you. You head straight home.
No wonder! Thank you so much.
Hey, just doing a job.
Oh, thank you.
Go on, eat up!
Someday you're gonna be big and strong and scare away all the monsters.
Hope I can bring Marlene back here one day. Tell her about her home and everything else.
You sure that's a good idea?
I owe it to her father.
You'll feel better, maybe, but how do you think she'll feel? Don't know, man.
What's up?
My dad says we're supposed to stay away from you. Sorry.
That's so. Well, don't want to get you in trouble. Us old fellas gotta go. Take care of Cloud Jr.
Thanks again for all your help, mister!
Don't mention it.
Oh, good. And we're getting closer with our buddy. Man, this game's great. It may do a little story fumble now and then, but boy. There are just as many places, if not more, where it's not only hitting the mark, but also, like, improving.
Well, I'll be.
Doing a better job than the original did. Which is real cool. I think now, though, that we are actually properly done with this region. As done as we can be, anyway, until the Cactuars and Kid G are ready to challenge us further. I think our time here is done. There's like one area I've not been able to get into yet with like a locked gate. Maybe that'll be a Cactuar thing. Who knows? Anyway, I'll find out eventually. Let's call it a day. And then, tomorrow, we journey south to a new region with new stories and stuff to see. I'm very excited. Pardon, sorry, didn't mean to. Trying to end the episode somewhere. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!